This program is about email chaos to control. I'll show you how to be in control of your email like a surgeon with a scalpel, so you don't have to suffer the sheer volume of nonsense, all the stress and general chaos there's been up to now. When you discover all the secrets and techniques I've researched, you'll have more time, feel less stressed, receive less traffic, and get faster responses from people. You'll be able to get on with what you're supposed to be doing, achieve more, and then go home on time with a nice clear inbox. So if you're the kind of person who finds email a bind, or if you've ever been frustrated, this program will definitely help you. On top of that, if you're responsible for the effectiveness of an organization, department, or team, you should get them to benefit from this program as well and multiply the amazing results by that number of email users. Email is brilliant. It's hard to imagine working without it, but it comes at a cost you don't want. That cost is email overload, email nonsense, constant nagging, increasing stress, and decreasing performance. We all know what being out of control feels like, and that's just you. When you multiply that chaos by all the other people in your organization, you start to get a sense of the true cost. Dragging productivity down and pushing costs up and having a major impact on people and morale. Before I tell you how to fix the problems with the revolutionary solution that follows, let me tell you a bit about me and the experience I've used to develop this short transformational program. I'll come back later to how it's literally revolutionary. My background is in psychology, communication, training, and IT. And this combination of expertise proved ideal to solve the growing problems that people and organizations have been suffering from email. Not only did this solve other people's problems, it also solved a whole bunch of email problems I used to have without even realizing. How many of these do you experience? I used to think you just had to put up with all this nonsense and didn't realize how much time, energy, and mental space you can free up when you know some simple principles to take control. The story starts about 20 years ago. A colleague was working with industry leaders on how to communicate through technology, how to leave a voicemail, have a telephone conference. The feedback was, guys, this is all very well, but the problem is email. So with my background and the work I'd been doing, I was asked to help design a solution. We researched everything we could on email problems, solutions, techniques, and the underlying psychology of email use. 3 things soon became obvious. 1, that every organization has problems with email, and the bigger the organization, the bigger and more painful your problems are. 2, I realized that every organization is having exactly the same problems as every other organization, so you're not alone. Thirdly, the reason for 1 and 2 is the unhealthy relationship between people and email. This creates problems in 4 broad areas. See how many you recognize. 1, incoming. Too many emails coming in and too many of them are irrelevant. 2, filing. Either people are not filing or have an overcomplicated filing system. This means it can be hard to find useful emails again. 3, time wasted. Too much time is spent on email rather than on what the real job, what people are supposed to be doing. 4, finally, a vicious circle of stress. Getting stressed because you don't feel on top of the problem, so not investing time in setting up good systems, those poor systems feeding into even more snowed under, which feeds into even more stress of not being on top of the problem. Is this ringing any bells? And people were looking for solutions in the wrong place. Typically, whatever training people had on email was technical, and the human side was being missed out. The human side is our starting point. And designing a solution for the human side of email was an eye-opener for me as well. Using some of the elegant strategies from this program meant I could stop nonsense emails before they hit my inbox. Write one email to achieve my goal rather than the previous 2 or 3. Spend almost no time filing and I can still find stuff. I lost the stress and now have much more time for all the important stuff. I discovered how to turn the email chaos into control. Since then, I've refined and added to the techniques so you can discover over 150 powerful and snappy tips and techniques to help stop the chaos. We consistently produce phenomenal results in a very short time for any sized group. In the face-to-face sessions, you actually see some people's posture change, like a huge weight is lifted from their shoulders. It's brilliant to watch them experience the transformation. And now we've packaged it all for you to have like a sequence of personal one-to-one briefings on your desktop or mobile device today. You cannot get this anywhere else. So you understand the transformation, we first unpack the psychology of email. You'll understand the unintended consequences of the old behaviors. Then you get simple solutions to help you become more effective. The strategies are designed to be simple enough to put into practice and get results straight away. The program uses accelerated learning with loads of examples, stories and anecdotes, so it's really easy to remember the new information. And you build up a personal action plan as we go along. So you have your individual record of everything that will make your life so much easier. And finally, you have an ebook to reference all the details you need to put this into practice. We've measured people's email behavior before all the sessions we've delivered so far. We've documented amazing results from thousands upon thousands of people. They write things like, "This is the best course I've ever been on. This has had a major impact across a very large institution. I'm now in control again. Thank you for my life back." Every email user will benefit from every sector: corporate, public, charities, academic, SMEs, freelancers. We know because we have great results to prove it. Thousands and thousands have gone through before you. I said our program is literally revolutionary, and expert messaging is on a mission to build a revolution. People who use our strategies want others to use them too, because then everyone's life is easier. Our feedback shows 97% recommend it to other people. People get fantastic results from doing email the expert messaging way. And now we've packaged the techniques and strategies for people like you. Now you can benefit by having all the materials in bite-sized chunks to take in at your own pace, wherever you are, whenever you want. You could do them all back to back for an instant transformation, or if you're more measured, you could do 1 or 2 a day, maybe as you travel into work. There are 150 plus powerful techniques that you can use and which will spread. You'll not only change yourself, you'll also change other people's behavior. You'll discover how to turn chaos into control, lose that weight from your shoulders, and have more time for you. How much time? Typically, we give people back another month every year. We have the stats to prove it. Another month of productive time or relaxing time. What would you do with an extra month? How much is a month worth to you? Now you know how easily there's a way out of the chaos. You can actually start today. You have a choice. Option 1 is to do nothing. Carry on with the same old, same old. All those email problems are not going to fix themselves. As traffic increases, so will the problems. So if you do nothing, then the email problems will get even bigger, last still longer, and become yet more painful for your organization and you. Option 2 is research it all yourself. Find and read the books, talk to the experts, build up the experience helping thousands upon thousands of people with their email problems. Finding out what works and what works even better. And option 3 is to open up this toolbox of 150 plus powerful techniques and strategies already packaged into bite-sized chunks. Invest in yourself and experience the sequence of one-to-one briefings on all aspects of writing, managing, and controlling your email for you to apply to your own particular circumstances. Everything you need to get your email in hand. So if you'd like to stop suffering the chaos, click the link and discover how to get in control.